President Donald Trump made a series of confusing and factually incorrect remarks during a recent Oval Office exchange, claiming that his administration is finding money that the federal government supposedly did not know it had. News.com has learned that the comments, delivered while Trump was responding to a question about trade policy, included a mistaken assertion about the expiration of a major international trade agreement and a strange anecdote involving what he called a tariff shelf. Trump's remarks began with a reporter asking whether he planned to renegotiate the US-Mexico-Canada agreement, the trade pact he signed during his first term. It expires in about a year, Trump said, adding that Mexico and Canada have taken advantage of the United States. However, the statement was incorrect, as the USMCA runs through 2036 and includes a mandatory joint review by the three countries in 2026 to determine whether it should be extended. Instead of returning to trade negotiations, Trump pivoted to tariffs, claiming they are already producing unexpected windfalls. "The beautiful thing about the tariffs is we'll start paying off that debt," he said, blaming the nation's $38 trillion debt on previous leadership. Trump asserted that officials recently discovered $30 billion in revenue they had not realized existed, though he did not explain how such a sum could go unnoticed in federal accounts. Trump offered an anecdote to illustrate his claim, saying aides initially told him the money could not be from tariffs because the relevant duties had not yet taken effect. "I said, why don't we check the tariff shelf?" Trump recalled. He claimed staff later confirmed that the funds came from tariffs that had supposedly begun months earlier. No evidence was provided to substantiate the story, and Trump did not clarify which tariffs he was referencing. The president closed his remarks by urging the Supreme Court to uphold his authority to impose tariffs unilaterally. I pray the Supreme Court, understands the importance of the sensible," Trump said, calling an adverse ruling country threatening. Notably, several justices, including some appointed by Trump, have recently expressed skepticism toward the administration's legal arguments. However, Trump dismissed those challenging the tariffs in court as bad people.